Expansion Starts Here, the podcast. My name is Rhett Butler, Marketing and Communications Manager for Prince George's County Economic Development Corporation. And you guys are going to get blessed today because it's hard to get this guy. He's always on a jet, setting to somewhere far, far away to create opportunities for businesses in Prince George's County. I have none other than Martin Ezemma, Director of International Business for PGC EDC. Good to see you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you, Red. Thank you, the entire team. Thank you, my PGC EDC family.
You know, there's a popular commercial, the most interesting man in the world. I think I know him already. They got a guy that they put as an actor, but in reality, for us at least, it's Martin Ezemma. How did you get into, number one, international facilitation?
Well, it's a very interesting question. I think I was born into it. Here's why. Looking back, 1985, I went from being in a village in Nigeria to East Germany.
Oh, wow.
So, that was, the irony of it is that was Cold War.
Wow, okay.
First World War ended 1945. So the Cold War was ending around 1990s, and I was there between 85 and 89. Yeah. So I got exposed to this really interesting dynamics of what's going on around the globe. So very, very onset in my life, I learned that there's something much bigger than all of us, that there are actually real powers that actually do determine what happens on a daily basis. Not to get anybody paranoid about it, but it is real. Some people run the show. Right. It's just the reality of life. So I learned that very early on stage, but I didn't really know what it would shape up to be. Okay. Fast forward, 2009, 2010, I was in Nevada. I figured, well, you know what? It's time to change course. Yeah.
You were in Nevada?
I went to Nevada for my undergrad.
Oh. My undergrad. UNLV?
UNR. Up north.
Yeah. Oh, Reno. Oh, yeah.
Reno. We were the football team.
Yeah.
They were the basketball team.
That's right.
They played. Right. So, long story short, I came back here. I started my life in New York, came back to Maryland to do my MBA at GW. After finishing my MBA, I got an internship, fellowship with Minority Business Development Agency, MBDA, which is part of the U.S. Department of Commerce.
Copy.
So what we did then was trade. Yes. From there, the rest was history.
So I gather you have to have a certain unique skill set, diplomacy, professionalism, being able to kind of switch up and work with folks of different cultures on a swivel. When did you know you had all those elements to be able to go to any country, plug and play, and then bring others in to make commerce happen?
You know, as a kid, particularly growing up in Nigeria where there's 250 languages.
Yes.
Then you go to Europe. Europe is like a multitude of languages because they intertrade, they intermingle quite a bit. So what I learned was you gotta just adapt. Yeah. You have to get along with people. Yes. You have to always keep going, regardless of the challenges and obstacles, which all of us face all the time. I don't want to take that for granted. For me, I didn't grow up confident. No, I was shy. I can't believe. Well, yeah. Well, it is true. It is true. But that confidence built the more I realized, I can travel to east, west, north, south, and get along. Right. Regardless of the people, regardless of the person, regardless of the circumstances. So I said, okay, the key is always keep consuming more information, relevant information, and keep being nice to humanity. Yes. Believing in what you believe in. You got to believe in something. I believe in the global environment. I believe that our humanity works better when we integrate. That's right. So those have been core beliefs in my life. If you know me, try to be friendly. I try to travel a lot. I love attitudes. I love languages. I love clothes. So everything that makes our globe a better place. I appreciate those things. And now, is it always beautiful? No. There are times when it's dark. You want to retreat to yourself, but I always find a way to say, what is the positive take despite this dark and gloom? That's right. What can I always focus on to get me going? That's right. When times get tough, when the news is so doom, when the economy is so bad, when a business client that you're working with doesn't go well, when your own personal life doesn't go well, what do? Find a way, find that star.
That's right.
In the orbit. Focus on it.
Indeed. Yeah, having a positive mindset amid any challenge is obviously optimal for any opportunities. And it's interesting because I talk a lot with my team about what life is like if you're living a traveling lifestyle. And of course, everybody only looks at the positives. So I'm glad you said that, because the long nights, the long flights, the switchover, the time changes and your body readjusting. These are the things people don't talk about. But to your point, if you're always finding the silver lining, it's always a good day. You just came back from Korea.
Yes.
Talk about, number one, what it was like to facilitate that arrangement with the Korean folks, and then also bringing Prince George's County businesses over there. And some of the amazing things you did, like go to the Chonan City Dance Festival. I mean, you guys did robust, amazing things. I've seen the videos and the photos. It looked amazing, but what was that like for you?
So for us, it's very simple. We have a process, and we try to follow that process to the T.
Yes.
First, we make a decision. Why are we going to this market? Does it make any sense?
Okay.
We're not going there to party, particularly when you have businesses paying for these trips.
Right.
Particularly when they have businesses support. You got to employ. We want them to pay taxes.
Yes.
We want them to know that we're very serious in what we do. So we conduct market intelligence through our state and federal partners.
Okay.
So U.S. Embassy, U.S. Commercial Service is very critical. I came from that environment, from U.S. Department of Commerce. So I have good relationship with folks at these embassies. So we always reach out to them. We reach out to our USIAC, U.S. Export Assistance Center. For us, they're based in Maryland, in Baltimore. Oh, okay. We reach out to them and say, we're going to Korea. What do you think? It's okay. Who do you want to take? We submit who we want to take. We do information session, screen out the companies, make sure that there's a good reason to go on that trip. So once that process is passed, then we start connecting businesses with Korean businesses, one-to-one, business to business. So we take about 90, 120 days to, qualify.
Oh, it's a process.
These business meetings. It's not easy.
Indeed.
It's very challenging, but we've done it many times.
Okay.
Then we get a travel agent. We travel. We go on the ground, make sure they know what we are coming with. Indeed. They know who we are meeting. We know the goals and objectives, because the key is make sure that folks are very comfortable before they leave the U.S. And then upon coming back, we meet with them. We say to them, what did you get out of Korea?
Beautiful.
Did it make sense?
Right.
If we called you again to go somewhere else, did you get some business out of it? Do you have some success stories to tell? That's the simple thing that we do. It's not magic. It is building and instilling confidence, not just to the businesses, but to leadership.
Indeed.
We have questions to answer. We have responsibility to the county and the community at large to make sure that we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, you're definitely doing the right thing. It's amazing. All the feedback's been awesome as well. And interestingly, you have another trade mission coming up in conjunction with Select USA in Mexico City, a return to Mexico City, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Talk about this upcoming opportunity, which is currently available for Prince George's County business.
Yes, so in case you're listening, we're going to Mexico. So come in, get on board this week. Don't wait.
That's right.
So we were in Mexico last year.
Yes.
We were invited by Select USA. Select USA is our premier foreign direct investment event. It's annual. It happens at the Gaylord.
Gaylord, that's right. Yeah.
Last year, they celebrated their 10th anniversary.
Wow.
Out of the 10th anniversary, at least 7 or 6 have been held at the Gaylord.
Wow.
So we're very proud.
That's huge.
About the opportunity to welcome 2,000, 3,000 visitors that have been vetted by United States embassies, commercial service offices throughout the globe.
It's huge.
These investors are coming in, saying, knocking on your doors, hey, we want to meet you. What do you have? What business opportunities do you have in the county? Who are the industry leaders in quantum computing, AI, logistics, warehousing, aerospace? Some of the areas that Prince George's County is very strong.
Absolutely.
So we're going to go on that trade mission this end of February until first day of March. So we are very excited. Again, we follow the same process. We're very confident that we're going to succeed because Mexico is our number one trading partner. for United States government. The proximity is there. We have national free trade agreement with Mexico. So the alignment is just multitude.
I see.
We're very excited about it. So come on board.
That's right. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
I know you've been to a lot of places and you've facilitated this many times. What is, if you have one, your best trade experience moment for you or country?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm Nigerian. So
Nothing beats home.
Yeah, so surprise, surprise, right?
Beautiful.
Going to Nigeria cements this dream, this effort, because you're there trying to show your own people that, listen, I've been gone for 30-something years.
Wow.
But there's this country called United States of America, and it has this minority population called Black, Brown. They want to trade with you.
Yes.
Do you recognize that Nigerian government, African governments, and it's not a race then?
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to be uncomfortable.
For sure.
But let's be honest. In this trade environment, who's missing? Minorities, particularly black businesses.
Indeed.
I don't want anybody to cringe about it.
Right.
It's simply economics.
That's right.
Even the United States government, the private sector, has realized that we got to support black businesses. So I do enjoy being able to showcase this capacity that they call it the diaspora.
Yes.
So I get to test this paradigm of diaspora power, diaspora buying abilities.
Love it.
To connect that makes so much sense and brings so much excitement. And of course, it's a population that makes 20% of the entire black population comes from Nigeria.
What?
So it used to be the number one economy. The Nigerians here in the United States are extremely hardworking. The entire Pan-African is being encouraged. Come. It's not join Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa. Look at Africa as a potential trading partner.
That's right.
That's the excitement about it.
Well, clearly I love that. And that's obviously for you a full circle moment, if I ever heard one. Obviously, you've helped businesses integrate internationally with their wares. Any success story that you're most proud of helping a Prince George's-based business expand internationally?
Where do we start? There are so many of them. Let me go back to 2018.
Indeed.
When we went to Nigeria. There were two companies, I'm not going to mention their names.
Okay.
One is IT, one is Architect. Upon going to that visit, they were able to go back and one built an incredible project worth millions of dollars.
Wow.
For us, what's in it for us? To be able to export skills, talents, and then to be able to export technologies, materials, and equipment.
Yes.
For us, it's about creating jobs, quite all right. But the process of creating that job is being able to export U.S. products to overseas buyers.
Right.
To be able to export U.S. talents and materials and technology to U.S. markets. So we've done that with those two companies. Fast forward, the same thing in Kenya. We went to Kenya last year. Successes. The folks that we went with, they are building healthcare. They are building moving equipments. Korea, before we came back from Korea, we've had about 4 or 5 deals lined up and ready to sign. There's already been 1 or 2 jobs created. So we're very proud. We are one of the most active international business development agency in this mid-Atlantic.
Wow.
And we're very, very proud of that. We are an award-winning.
Award-winning.
We won the E Award.
That's right.
In 2019.
Yes.
So what we do is very serious. And we're asking you, come and do business with us. The key is we are very diverse.
Yes.
And there's nothing to be ashamed about that. We have Spanish speaking, we have Asian, we have this African, we have African American, we have Jamaican, we have Caribbeans. We're the melting pot, and then we support everybody else.
Right.
But focusing on critical markets and focusing on bringing home the bacon is why we go on these trade missions.
Yeah, and it's amazing because you're also known for your reciprocity. I know you have folks from Korea coming to America soon. Yes. So you even do the reverse for folks in this country that are coming from other countries. It's amazing, and a lot you do it in ISBI upstairs as well for folks with soft landing components. Martin, you're the international man of mystery. We love you, man.
Thank you.
We love what you do.
Thank you, Ray.
But more than anything, you're one of the reasons why expansion starts here.